Here's something that will blow your mind. Your brain releases dopamine when it sees beauty, including your own reflection, the same chemical that makes sunsets and paintings feel magical. Yes, your brain is wired to notice you, but we've been taught to think beauty is something external, something we either have or don't. Neuroscience tells a different story. You literally have brain circuits designed to find yourself beautiful. The fusiform face area kicks in before you even consciously think about it. This isn't wishful thinking, it's measurable. Your neural pathways are already wired for self-appreciation. They just need permission to do their job. And here's the kicker. Those beauty circuits get stronger the more you use them. Every time you see yourself positively, you're rewiring your brain to see more beauty in you. Think of it like a personal trainer for your self-perception. We spend more time debating which phone case looks cute than appreciating our own faces. But your brain is already programmed to notice your beauty. You just need to let it work. Science is clear. You're not broken. You're not ugly. You're just unfamiliar with loving what you see, and that changes today. Chapter 1: Why Mirrors Lie, and Your Brain Believes Them. Ever catch yourself in a store window and think, who is that? That's not being ugly. That's your brain hitting a wall. Mirrors and photos show a flattened, reversed image. Your brain doesn't recognize it as you. Add harsh lighting designed for function, not flattery, and suddenly your reflection feels like a stranger. Meanwhile, the way others see you is completely different. Natural lighting. 3-dimensional depth, the subtle animation of your expressions. It all comes together. You're comparing your worst technical representation, mirrors, photos, filters, to everyone else's lived reality. Think about that. You've never actually seen your real face the way others do. Only reverse reflections in flat photographs. No wonder there's a disconnect. Your relationship with mirrors is like trusting a GPS that keeps saying, recalculating. The tech isn't lying. It's just not showing the full picture. And here's the beautiful truth: the way you look to others, in natural light, in motion, in 3D hours, it's far more attractive than any mirror could ever show you. You're literally more beautiful than you think. Chapter 2: The 95% Rule That Changes Everything. Here's a statistic that will reshape how you see yourself forever. Others notice your perceived flaws 95% less than you think. That's not a guess. It's research. It's called the spotlight effect. It explains why you stress over that pimple while everyone else is busy thinking about their own insecurities. Your brain tricks you into thinking you're under a spotlight, but in reality, you're just part of the beautiful, messy human experience. Studies show that when people recall someone they just met, they remember personality, energy, and presence far more than tiny physical details. You could have spinach in your teeth, and people will still remember your laugh. Picture this: you're worried about your nose, the person next to you is worried about their hair, and the person behind them is thinking about lunch. We're all so self-conscious, we barely notice anyone else's supposed flaws. And here's the wild part: the things you obsess over most. Most people either find them charming or don't notice them at all. Your brain is like a security system that's way too sensitive, constantly sounding alarms about threats that don't exist. Screenshot this moment. You are not nearly as watched, judged, or scrutinized as your anxious brain wants you to believe. You are free to be beautiful exactly as you are. Chapter 3. Your ancestors called those flaws survival advantages. Every feature you've ever criticized, it helped your ancestors survive. That prominent nose, better oxygen intake, full cheeks, fat storage for harsh winters, strong jaw and bite, survival tools. Evolution doesn't create ugliness. It creates diversity, because different environments demanded different advantages. What you call imperfections, natural selection called innovations. Those features that make you self-conscious today. They helped entire populations endure ice ages, hunt, and thrive. Your bone structure, skin tone, and facial features are all success stories written in your DNA. Your ancestors survived predators, plagues, and brutal climates so that you could stand in front of a mirror and think, oh, my nose. Those unique characteristics that make you feel different. They're evolutionary gifts, not mistakes. Survival strategies passed down to you because they worked. Think about the incredible journey of your features. from ancient survival tools to modern beauty, carried through generations of people who thought they were worthy enough to create the next generation. You are the latest masterpiece in an unbroken chain of survivors. Chapter 4: The Smile That Rewires Your Brain. This one technique literally changes your neural pathways in 30 seconds. It's called mirror neuron activation, and it's the fastest way to make yourself feel more beautiful. Here's the science. When you smile at yourself in a mirror, mirror neurons fire in the same pattern as when someone smiles at you. Your brain can't tell the difference between receiving love and giving it to yourself. The facial feedback hypothesis proves it. Expressions create emotions, not just reflect them. Even an artificial smile releases endorphins and serotonin. When you smile at yourself, you're giving yourself a neurochemical gift. Try it now. Look at yourself in the mirror, camera, phone, whatever, and smile like you're greeting your best friend. Feel that shift. That's your brain releasing the same chemicals it would if someone else were being kind to you. Think of it as a personal hype squad, except the hype squad is science. Your mirror neurons are your brain's cheerleaders, always ready to make you feel more beautiful. And here's the magic: repetition makes it stronger. 30 seconds of genuine smiling every morning literally rewires your brain to expect beauty. Each time you see yourself, you're training your neurons to recognize your face as something wonderful. You don't need anyone else's permission to feel beautiful. Your own smile is enough to convince your brain. Chapter 5: The Mirror Exposure Effect. Why Familiarity Equals Beauty. It sounds too simple to be true, but science backs it. The more you see yourself positively, the more beautiful you become to yourself. This is called the mirror exposure effect. Psychologists have proven that familiarity breeds attraction, not contempt. The more exposure your brain gets to your own face in a loving context, the more it categorizes it as beautiful. This effect is so strong that it works even on faces you initially feel neutral about. Researchers repeatedly showed people random faces, and just seeing them again made the faces seem more attractive. Your face has a secret advantage. You control the context of every exposure. That's why people often hate a photo at first, but after seeing it several times, they start to like it. Your brain just needs time to adjust to seeing yourself as beautiful. Once it does, the change is permanent. Think of it like developing a taste for fine wine. At first, you might miss the complexity, but with repeated positive exposure, you begin to notice the beauty that was always there. Every time you look at yourself with kindness instead of criticism, you're making a deposit in your beauty bank account. You're literally becoming more beautiful to the most important person in your life. Chapter 6: Breaking the Comparison Trap. Your brain does unfair beauty math. When you compare yourself to others, you're comparing your behind the scenes to everyone else's highlight reel and then wondering why you feel inadequate. Here's the reality. You see someone else's best angle, perfect lighting, and filtered reality. Then you compare it to your own unfiltered morning self under bad lighting. It's like comparing a rough draft to a published novel. Confirmation bias makes it worse. Your brain hunts for evidence that you're not beautiful enough. You notice every gorgeous person, but completely miss all the everyday beautiful humans who look just like you. Try this. For every beautiful person you notice, deliberately notice 3 regular people living their beautiful lives without trying to be perfect. Your brain will slowly learn that beauty isn't a competition. It's everywhere, including in you. Train your brain to see beauty as abundant, not scarce. Beauty isn't a competition, it's a celebration, and there's room for everyone at the party. Chapter 7: The Confidence Feedback Loop. Acting beautiful literally makes you beautiful, and this isn't fake it till you make it. This is measurable science. When you carry yourself with confidence, others perceive you as more attractive. But here's the deeper truth. You also perceive yourself as more attractive. Your brain reads your body language and updates your self-image accordingly. Research shows confident posture and gestures boost testosterone, lower cortisol, and within minutes, create a visible glow, better posture, and magnetic presence. Irresistible expressions change perceived attractiveness more than features. A confident smile on an average face beats perfect features with insecure body language every single time. Beauty is a feeling, not a feature. When you feel beautiful, you radiate something mirrors and cameras can't capture. You emit confidence, warmth, and presence. Think of confidence like good lighting. It doesn't change your features, but it makes everything about you more appealing. The best part, you control your own lighting through how you choose to see and carry yourself. Start acting like someone who knows they're beautiful and watch your brain start believing it. Chapter 8: The Best Friend Test. Would you talk to your best friend the way you talk to yourself in the mirror? Most of us are meaner to ourselves than we'd ever be to anyone else, even people we dislike. Reality check key: if your friend stood in front of you and said what you say to yourself, you'd probably give them a hug and tell them they're being ridiculous. Self-compassion isn't self-indulgence. It's giving yourself the same kindness you naturally give others. Your internal dialogue shapes your reality more than any external feature ever could. Try this shift before criticizing your appearance. Ask, would I say this to someone I care about? If the answer is no, don't say it to yourself either. Your brain believes what you tell it most often. If you constantly say you're not beautiful enough, it will find evidence to prove it. But if you speak to yourself like someone worthy of love, your brain will start noticing beauty instead of flaws. Be the friend to yourself that you wish everyone had. You deserve that level of kindness, especially from you. Chapter 9. Beauty standards are just trends. They change every 20 years, but self-love lasts forever. What we call beautiful today might have been wrong 50 years ago, and will likely feel outdated 50 years from now. Cleopatra used gold masks. Renaissance women chased pale skin and high foreheads. In Korea, small faces are prized. Some African cultures celebrate scarification. Western standards. Actually a minority globally. Trusting beauty standards is like trusting fashion trends. Remember when everyone had to have skinny eyebrows? Now it's thick brows. The only thing consistent about beauty trends, they're inconsistent. Here's what never goes out of style: kindness, authenticity, confidence, and that glow from genuinely liking yourself. These qualities were attractive 1,000 years ago, and will be 1,000 years from now. You can chase trends forever and never catch up, or you can invest in the kind of beauty that appreciates over time. Choose to be timelessly beautiful by being genuinely yourself. That never goes out of style, and it never needs an update. Chapter 10. The 2-minute transformation. This technique changes how you feel about yourself in 2 minutes or less. It's called power posing, and it literally alters your hormone levels and brain chemistry. Stand like Wonder Woman for 2 minutes. Feet shoulder width apart, hands on hips, chin up, shoulders back. Your brain reads this posture as confidence, producing less cortisol and more testosterone. Add power breathing, deep breaths that expand your chest and fill your belly. This activates your parasympathetic nervous system. This posture and power breathing signal your brain you're safe, confident, and in control. Here's the magic: your brain can't tell the difference between feeling confident and being confident. Act powerful, and you become powerful. Stand beautiful, and you feel beautiful. Your voice matters too. Speak slower, lower, and with intention. Your brain listens and adjusts your self-perception based on how you sound. Just 2 minutes of intentional presence can override years of insecurity. Your body teaches your brain how to feel, so teach it to feel beautiful, confident, and worthy of love. This isn't about looking different. It's about seeing differently. You already have everything you need to feel beautiful for the rest of your life. You've learned that your brain is designed to find you beautiful. Others notice your flaws far less than you think. Confidence creates beauty more than features ever could. These aren't just nice ideas. They're scientific facts that can change your life. Starting today, your beautiful life approach means treating your existence as art: how you move through the world, how you treat yourself and others, how you notice the beauty around you. Every choice contributes to your own radiance. The ripple effect is incredible. When you stop doubting your beauty, you free mental energy to create, love, and contribute in ways you never imagined. Your self-acceptance gives others permission to accept themselves too. Remember, you're not broken. You're not ugly. You're not too much or not enough. You're a human being worthy of love, including your own. Your beauty isn't something you achieve. It's something you recognize. Go look in a mirror. Smile at the person who's been waiting their whole life for you to see how beautiful they truly are. They've been there all along.